So, this is paradise.
If you can afford it.
Gentlemen, glad to hear you made it out of New York. Where are we?
Olivia decrypted the data 47 recovered from the bank. We isolated 3 transactions from Providence partner accounts. All made out to Haven, a small corporation operating out of the Maldives.
What does Haven do?
To the public, they specialize in reputation management for the rich and famous. The real money, however, comes from the covert reconstruction of identities for wealthy criminals. They make people disappear.
The partners are using Haven to acquire new identities.
Yes. Olivia's been attempting to hack the Haven servers, but the owners of Haven are manually resetting the access keys every 10 hours. That, unfortunately, makes them targets.
Haven Island is a true tropical paradise. Owned by the company's founder, Tyson Williams, the island is used by Haven as a combined headquarters and client entertainment center. Current and potential clients are ferried to the island and treated to the very best the Maldives have to offer. Michelin star chefs, a full massage spa, private huts, exercise facilities, and all the comforts of a luxury island resort are made available to them. 47. We'll be sending you in as a potential new client. We've put together a convincing cover story. You're Mr. Reaper, a thief for hire looking to disappear for a while. Your mission on the island is simple. You need to eliminate the 3 owners of Haven. Tyson Williams, founder and rumored tyrannical CEO of Haven. Ludmila Vetrova, a former confidence artist hired by Williams to serve as a client recruiter and handler. And Stephen Bradley, technical wizard and the brains behind Haven's proprietary software platform.
With the owners gone, Olivia will be able to penetrate the Haven servers long enough for her to secure the new partner identities.
I've uploaded all the information we have on the island and the 3 targets. Best of luck, gentlemen.
I don't rely on luck.
Well, a little wouldn't hurt.
And welcome everyone to another Roulette Rivals 14 Winners Bracket Round 4 match between Pigiero and Scruffy. I'm joined for this shoutcast by the wonderful In4Fun. Welcome.
Hello, good to be here.
I hope the audio settings are fine, but sure looked like it on my end. First up, Haven Island arriving in a couple of seconds. Quickly want to point out Pigiero, lots of experience, 8, 9, and 2 versus Scruffy's 5, 2, 0. Certainly a lot of experience, however. The previous Haven between these 2 players was won by Scruffy. And because the Haven briefing is so goddamn long, we already have the first spinning arriving. In4Fun, do you want to go ahead and run it down for us real quick?
Sure thing. We have Tyson Williams, Loud SMG as the personal trainer, Stephen Bradley, Starfish as the bodyguard, and Ludmila Vetrova, Firex as the doctor. So 3 unique disguises.
3 unique disguises, not the most difficult disguises. Well, I mean, technically bodyguard isn't unique, is it? Because there's 2 on the map.
Yeah, I just realized, and I guess you can start in PT, and then you grab another PT, but for the most part.
Not the most common disguises. So...
Seems that I am louder than
Yeah,
you, so I'll just...
I'll just turn you
next
down
hour.
a little bit.
I guess that also works.
Because I can't turn myself up anymore. So I hope this is better now.
This is my stream now.
Anyways, first reset for Pigiero already. I saw Pigiero started as the personal trainer. Trying some bullet, panic distractions, long range. Didn't seem to work out. Then this time Scruffy starting in the regular mansion staff. isolating Tyson in the cinema, blowing open the screen with the breacher.
Yeah, for PG, the lockdown stretch, which I think we can be a bit longer this time. I think this was about the time that he ripped, this transportation will be the interesting part of the spin, but no, he's not gonna do it fully. But yeah, lockdown is the talk of the town. Bit of a gaining lots of popularity in this tournament, and I mean it's gonna be first try for PG. Is now already 50 seconds behind Scruffy in game time, but this spin works for lockdown, then the spin is far from over yet.
Yeah, I mean, Ludmilla Fire Axe, we see there's the Fire Axe, or we've seen on Pigiero's side the Fire Axe on near the, not even sure what that's called, the hut where Steven talks to the snorkel instructor later.
Good question, snorkel hut?
I guess something like that. And then there's the doctor, which is also really nearby here. So lots of things in the area for this Ludmilla kill, which could potentially work out for Pigiero.
Yeah, gonna be a lot of juggling though, and yeah, I was not sure if PG wants to already go there as the PT to Tyson, but no, the difference is now that he's just going for the Fire Axe, and I mean, he's gonna get one kill, but not the Steven kill, which makes this lockdown, makes this spin harder for lockdown side.
So nicely done on Scruffy's side. They just placed a banana in front of the personal trainer, swapped disguises twice without anybody spotting it. So the personal trainer disguise is on the floor there now, even if he gets woken up. Securing that for later. And Scruffy has made Steven sick in the correct disguise, and I think also obtained the starfish. So this could be a very quick first Steven kill for Scruffy.
Yeah, starfish in the bathroom of, well, Tyson, Ludmilla. Of course, it's the main villa bathroom. So that wasn't any detour to get. And with Tyson already down on the ground, it's just Ludmilla to isolate and kill. Although, yeah, it's going to be interesting to see if Scruffy is going for the disguise first or transports the axe. It looks like it's going to be disguise first, and the axe is going to be out in the open for now.
Yeah, juggling the axe is certainly going to be a difficult part about this spin, because well, you can just grab a disguise where it's legal to carry, but more often than not you don't really want to do that. And we can see both players trying to obtain the doctor.
Yeah, in different situations there. I was worried about PG's approach with the mirrors, but he distracted the I guess it's a resort staff maybe, but the maid rather. Scruffy is doing the same, but apparently, oh my, but the tiniest margins, it's a loud KO there, and was not just heard by the doctor, but also, of course, unconscious witness.
Yeah, I didn't actually see that, so let's have a short look at what happened there for Scruffy. Doctor running on the inside, and the maid we were talking about, ooh, yeah, was investigating and turned around in a weird situation or weird angle after getting to the location of the distraction. So yeah, that was an unlucky rip for Scruffy and puts him at a big disadvantage now.
Yeah, and this gives another depth to this spin because, of course, lockdown, the more optimized version of, I guess, Haven spins, just gotta find the right spin for it. And I guess a couple of minutes ago we wouldn't have said if the lockdown is the faster approach here, but PG enjoying a 3.5 minute lead, or well more than 3 minute lead, it's something that he can ride to the exit, but still allowed Tyson to go, with Tyson still walking around, and I think this is going to be the most interesting part for PG's spin, how to isolate and how to kill Tyson loud in the villa.
Yeah. Oh yeah, with loud SMG as well, that's gonna be a bit troublesome. Ooh, trying both distractions on these guys who really do not care for anything.
But that was a 100% whoosh, and we can see that very weird dot there.
It's the full dot, or not the full dot, but the still in whoosh dot, but it's not going away.
And it's gonna be hunted. Oh my, wow.
the lock on. Not sure if the lock on was what Pigiero tried there, but yeah, that guard, maybe if it was just never seen again by that guard, it would have worked out, but certainly troublesome here, and that big restart for Pigiero puts both of them almost on the same page again.
Yeah, it was certainly frustrating for PG. I think there was not one but two village sections that just didn't hit anyone or didn't get caught by anyone. So I guess I had to save it some way. Although I didn't really understand what the bullet distractions were for, because yeah, I can't even really finish the sentence, because at that point it could have been like any of the rooms. Like I know PG has knowledge about getting to any of the rooms as he gets compromised by not placing the fire exit soon enough.
Yeah, fire X juggling, the thing we talked about earlier. You not necessarily want to get a legal disguise to carry, because that just takes time, but juggling that in an illegal disguise, certainly not an easy task. So now big advantage to Scruffy again, who has everything for the first kill, being Steven Starfish Bodyguard.
Yeah, just two main challenges for Scruffy's run, and like I'm kind of over exaggerating one, because it's just getting the doctor part, the one part which Scruffy reached to in his last run. But I mean, discarding that, it's just getting back to Tyson and do a loud kill, which at this point is still fairly straightforward Haven Island from Villa start.
Indeed. Look at Pagiero's side. They actually managed to get the fire axe right underneath this hut now. So, assuming this lockdown isolation will go well, almost all is set in place for this Ludmilla kill, apart from the disguise, which obviously has to be grabbed later. First KO, bullet distraction, and the disguise grab, and then just 2 to 3 more quick KOs. Should be it. KOing the maid, KOing the other guy, and that's Red Gun's isolation, but an isolation either way for Pigiero. On the other side, Scruffy this time successfully picked up the Doctor's disguise and is en route as well.
You could see a lot of hesitation from Scruffy's side. He had the opportunity to get the same KO on, I guess, the Doctor's assistant. Would have been about the same head turns there with the Doctor arriving, but Scruffy took it slow, took those extra 15 seconds and got the disguise there, and he has perfect timing for this seeker on the stairs.
Neat, and on the other side, we could just see Pigiero this time using the blue egg to grab the Doctor's disguise. Nice little optimization just makes that a little bit quicker, and not sure if I would say safer, since a lot of people can still see you switch the disguise, but that is a quick little middle kill for Pigiero.
And we can already see that PG made Steven sick there, and is leaning over the bathroom there, so 60-second timer has begun, but should still have enough time to
Actually, I think
get
Steven
in
is
there.
right now walking away again, because that yeah, well, making him sick was right at the start of the run, pretty much. So Steven hasn't even been to the snorkel instructor yet, which is why he's walking back there now. I'm curious to see what Pidgey's plan for Steven is. Tries to get him to investigate the bushes by just running around in them.
And the unfortunate part is that with this loadout, there was only one emetic for PG. Yeah, no seeker, no backups. And without that, I don't know how you salvage this one. You are 3 minutes and 15 seconds in. Is it perhaps a reason to restart? I guess we'll find out in the next minute. It's gonna be red anyways. It's a risk that he had to take, because it was a run that's already almost over.
And in the meantime, Scruffy picked up both the kill on Steven earlier and the kill on Ludmilla, and is now just missing the Doctor's Disguise, and, well, the kill on Tyson, which, assuming they didn't change up their strategies, should be all set up.
Big moment for Scruffy here, who wants to get this disguise but has at least one NPC looking over it. Head turns will decide if Scruffy gets green guns, but yeah, he keeps those, but it was definitely close there for a second.
Certainly. Well, Scruffy's not in the clear yet either. You still have the loud SMG kill, which obviously going to create a bit of a panic.
I actually think that he will be fine there because he started the villa and he started knocking out the two villa staffs in Ludmila's bedroom, sorry. And then the full isolation on the cinema screen means that if Scruffy takes the shot from the bathroom, then no NPCs will be within 2 doors from him. So I expect this will be a very safe last kill.
And that is actually true. Yeah, I didn't catch Scruffy KOing everyone in the in Ludmila's bedroom as well, which does make this a lot safer.
Final obstacles to check for the roaming maid there, who has, I think, at least ruined one run in this tournament, but many more before, and Scruffy gets another pop-up there to get his life more difficult. But yeah, with Bleach in charge, he can just get back into the cinema room, and I think the bodyguard has the SMG, the Villa guard has the AR, but it doesn't really matter.
There it
Obviously,
is.
the others not.
Yeah, making sure these guys are KO'd back there. Taking the shots. A couple of them needed, but that is a dead Tyson Williams for Scruffy. And Scruffy's making the way to the exit, trying to catch the lead of this very important winners bracket match. And after a couple of rips from either player, Scruffy's going to finish with 13 minutes and 30 seconds of real time. And yeah, we'll successfully get the first 2 points here. Very nicely done.
Yeah, was not a perfect haven by Scruffy, but I think it was just one flow in there. So not flawless, but with one flow with that side KO there, and I can still remember it from the replay. I think the prompt was there until like very last frame, so can't really fault him for it. It does happen to everyone.
Yeah, all these minor details that ruined the run here. And as previously, I think we've seen it on the stats before Haven. I think Pigiero and Scruffy have played each other on Haven once before, and in fact, yes, and that match, that Haven has also gone towards Scruffy. Was back in Roulette Rivals 12. So yeah, not the result Pigiero would have hoped for, I'm assuming. Let's hope they can make it better on New York here. I just realized we are also playing in the trilogy order: first Haven, then New York.
Well, backwards trilogy order, but
Oh, true. Yeah, it does go the other way, technically.
still in order, still in order.
Yes. Sadly, afterwards, the order is going to be broken either way. But yeah.
They've met twice, and 6 maps played, and 6 maps won by Scruffy. This is 2 New Yorks, 1 Haven. And I don't know the rest of the maps, but Sapienza, Hokkaido, and Berlin would be the other 3 maps that they played on. I don't think that's part of the RNG map pool, though.
Hokkaido is in there as our
is it?
5th map.
Okay,
Yes.
so there is a more than 0 chance of
And
going there.
Berlin is in there as well as the 6th map, actually.
Now that I
Sapienza
don't
is-
believe in.
Yeah, no. I don't think so either. I don't think unless we get a photo finish tie. That's the most realistic option we have, I think, at getting a 6th map here.
Well,
which
it's a possibility these
Honestly,
places.
yeah, could happen in New York right here. One of the fastest maps we do have in the trilogy, I think. Probably second fastest, considering Dartmoor is probably faster than this still.
It's an interesting question, yeah. I think world record wise, I think Dubai clears. I don't think there's any other sub 2 map than these 3, but yeah, Dubai can have like a lot of different
That's true.
screens, ranging from a 70 second in-game time to 3.5, 4 minutes.
Exactly. Dubai is
Europe,
also
it's,
really quick.
Yeah.
And yeah, we can see map record 1 minute 53 by Scruffy. One was 13. Potential of being broken right here.
These are one former and one current world record holder of New York. I remember
Indeed.
PG and I went back and forth there with the record. But I also want to say for Scruffy, who, I think it was a 2:15 by myself, and then he wrote it down 3 times, that he's vying to be the first person to win 10 New Yorks in a row, which he's looking forward to do. But we'll see if this spin will be it, Curry.
Let's see, it's gonna be Loud Explosive Weapon as the janitor, so probably an exit kill here, if I had to guess. Both players still in loadout. Pigiero selecting the wrong explosive first, which actually costs him like 2 seconds or something, which honestly in New York might make a difference in the end.
Yeah. He did say that he really wants to be the first one to load in, which didn't happen, sadly. I think mostly because of choosing the wrong one, but I guess we have to see. PG also wanted to try out something different here, but I don't think he has the loadout for it. No, do you remember our chats from earlier today? Because I don't remember. He was trying different janitor routes, and I don't remember if this was the fastest.
I didn't catch all of that, sadly, but currently looks like both players are doing almost the same. Scruffy took a different shot on Perez, but so far both players doing exactly the same. Scruffy throwing the EMP into the security room, saving him a couple of seconds there, while Pidgey has to wait for that guard to finish drinking from his water bottle.
This was a really close call for Scruffy, though. Sorry to interrupt you there, but there was like 90% whooshes there at 3 different occasions, and it was a really tough tech for Scruffy to do. Pidgey didn't take the risks there. I'm not sure if he knew about the way that he could go the long way around the security hub, but Scruffy's advantage grows, although it's a bit of a waiting for Athena either way, so things will even up again.
The advantage isn't that huge, I think, because Scruffy had to wait for Athena probably even a little bit longer than Pigiero, because I think she was on the way back for Pigiero already. And yeah, Scruffy isolating Athena, even letting her run to her little private office. I actually did not know that was where she panicked to.
Depends, I guess, where you are standing. She could take the other way around. Good for Scruffy because he can take the kill immediately, change it to disguise, and get the final disc in a non-trespassing disguise. I'm not sure if PG is planning to do anything similar, because he will be on 2 out of 3 discs and trespassing, so he can't quite do an exit kill.
That is true, and by the looks of things, yes, Pigiero will be... He placed the explosive, but then probably realized he's dragging Athena all the way back here. And it is gonna be a Scruffy finish, though. 2 minutes 40. Almost a minute slower than the world record currently. Pigiero now killed Athena, is gonna get the last remaining data disc. Is not gonna be far behind, but sadly a little bit too slow. We're gonna let this play out, it seems.
Yeah, it kind of depends on the admin if he wants to call the result at 30 seconds, or knowing that this is like a 35 to 40 second win, then lets it play out regardless. But yeah, it was an obvious Scruffy win at that point. I guess I talked about the smaller difference in tech, but the larger difference in tech was the lockdown Athena to the private chambers, so you can do the kill immediately. That was the one that decided this win.
Yeah, certainly. And then it's like, yeah, smaller optimizations, the like not walking through the security center, but throwing the EMP and then dodging all those whoosh outside could have ended Scruffy's run there. If he ripped there, it would have certainly been a Pigiero win on New York. But ended up working out for Scruffy. So now score 0-4 for Scruffy. Pigiero has to avoid a Scruffy win on this next map. A tie would be enough for Pigiero to cling onto this match. Let's see if we will get a 4th map after this Miami, and let's take a short break after these first 2 maps and watch the mission briefing for Miami.
Good afternoon, 47. Your destination is the annual Global Innovation Motor Race in Miami, Florida. After analyzing the data from Reynard's computer, the case is clear. The Providence defectors are Robert and Sierra Knox, head of robotics developer Kronstadt Industries. A visionary inventor and technological innovator, Robert Knox has spearheaded Kronstadt Industries to the bleeding edge of technological development. His equally brilliant daughter, Sierra, is not only a financial wizard, but also a fiercely competitive race car driver with a fiery temper to match. Kronstadt enjoys enormous popularity with global consumers. However, few are aware that the company is also one of the world's leading suppliers of next-gen military tech. Last year, despotic ruler Jin Po employed prototype Kronstadt drones against peaceful civilian protesters in the now infamous Tungan Valley incident. And although it has yet to be proven, there is little doubt that the Knoxes personally brokered the deal, making them complicit in a war crime. It is unclear why the Knoxes would betray their masters, but likely the fear of being next on the Shadow Clients hit list has pressured them to cut a deal with the enemy. Undoubtedly, with Kronstadt Industries on their side, the militia will increase their attacks tenfold, and so our contract obligates us to retire Robert and Sierra Knox and contain the damage they may inflict on Providence. I will leave you to prepare.
And we are back with another winner's bracket, with the third map. God damn it, I can't remember my words. Of the winner's bracket round 4 match between Pigiero and Scruffy. I'm still joined by In4Fun, and we're going to Miami.
Yep, Miami certainly is a map. It was, yeah, it's of course RNG pick at this point, so it's not that either of these players would have picked. Interesting to see because PG does have the better win rate here, more experience. And Scruffy also has the former world record here. I'm not sure about PG, but I kind of want to favor Scruffy on this map, which kind of makes it hard for this match, but we'll see if we are right or wrong. Third spin is here, and potentially the last one, of course. Sierra Knox, remote explosive weapon as Florida Man, and Robert Knox, loud shotgun as Moses. Interesting.
Interesting, yeah. First random map may not be the most favorite of our players. However, the players certainly favored Miami more than Ambrose and Paris, since those were the 2 bans of our players. And yeah, we will not see those in our remaining RNG maps. And we got a Moses Lee spin. I don't think we've seen that in a while. I mean, with Miami, we do have lots and lots of disguises, so lots and lots of options.
Already a nice deviation there. As Moose says, it's remote scruff. There's 2 options to do this spin. Either you start with Florida Man and you bring the disguise to Sierra, or you just isolate her as soon as possible, like Scruffy does, and then go for the disguise. Don't even know which one is better. I would have done Scruffy's way, personally.
Probably with the multiple disguises that you need to have and to grab, since you also need Moses Lee. Sort of just bring in one disguise here might make it a little bit easier. But we'll see Pigiero clearing, or not clearing out, but preparing the pit stop. And Scruffy obtained Florida Man real quickly and is now running towards the pit stop building as well.
Yeah, this is one of the fewer spins where you probably want to do sugar, and it's no matter the start. So PG is doing the cutscene and Scruffy will be doing the same.
And there's a sugar crab for Scruffy. And the trespassing disguise already for the peekaboo, so that's not an issue. And Pigiero dropping his briefcase. Still wants that though. Switching into a a mechanic of that team, whose name I totally remember.
Kaun.
Kawun, of course. I was Saturano in my head, but I knew it wasn't Saturano. It's
Different shade of green.
yeah, exactly. It's the mechanic of most Sleaze team. So that might make it a little bit easier to infiltrate their garage in a bit. But yeah, we see Pigiero setting up the Sierra kill, and
Yeah, just go through the other door, PG. I don't understand why he's taking 10 seconds there.
maybe he is afraid of the
Oh.
door blowing open or something.
The wrong prompt I can't fault him about, though, because I'm the biggest victim of that ever.
Yeah, me too.
But
too.
this is gonna be interesting because he's kind of late for the Moses Peekaboo with this setup and all. Unless... Yeah, luckily I was wrong, and he gets a bush and he gets a full Peekaboo there. It's very nice for
Interesting
PG.
to see. I wouldn't have had anything prepared for Moses Lee, so certainly learning something here along the way as well.
I don't know if you can leave these guys here, but I guess PG will teach us now one way or the other.
Hopefully, rather one way than another. And we see this Sierra kill done for Scruffy already, who's done the pit stop and the peekaboo on her while we were watching Pigiero.
Ooh, little messy for PG's side now. Still in a chest passing area. Now gets a crowbar and just exiting the area. Can just feel that Scruffy is catching up. He started further away from Sierra, but now need the first kill down and cannot really get the peekaboo off because it's kind of early yet, but now gets the peekaboo dot. Oh, Scruffy in a bit of a trouble now. Now gets it. Oh, really close
Really
there, though.
large whoosh there, but Scruffy does have the peekaboo and will get. Is that? Yeah, that is. I was worried for a second that I was wrong, just like a mechanic that now was investigating that and not actually Moses Lee.
Oh yeah, it was interesting in Instinct, I guess.
Yeah, the hat wasn't showing, I think. And
Now both of them with the disguise. And yeah, as Yanni says, it's probably going to be a Marina exit for PG. Getting the Florida Man last. I think he might have had different plans around the time that he was just passing in the Kronstadt paddock, but now he's going for this kill first and then Sierra second. Probably going to be very, very little waiting for Robert, and there he is.
Indeed, yeah. Wait just a second, I think, to make the cycle a bit better, or just give himself more time to, get up in this room. There's Robert, his guard. He's surely taking his sweet time. And let's see. Not quite sure what the options for a loud Robert kill are. I think you just have to clear out the security room, and then it's unheard if you kill him outside. Not sure.
Well, unless you have very bad position on it. If you are too close to the security windows, I apologize, then you will be like in the range. It's not quite the 2-door range, but something like that, because this is going to be heard but only by the race marshal down there. They won't route back up here, so PG with the first Robert kill, but Scruffy not too far behind, and he already has Sierra eliminated.
Indeed. Yeah, it's gonna be a race, but we see cover aim drops from Pigiero with very, very interesting graphical issues. He's just gonna do some free running on the Kronstadt building here. Very, very nice.
That would be such a nice, or that is such a nice optimization. Just you can see that Scruffy is so close to finishing. He's gonna make it even a live kill. There's the son of, but I mean, he's kind of close to the window. I don't know if he's too close, but no. Instinct shows that no one is panicking from up here. Now they are panicking, but that's gonna be the green gun exit for Scruffy and the 6-0 victory.
Most likely. I mean, Pigiero isn't far from finishing again either. We might wait this out and see what it is, but at this point, Pigiero does still have a long run to go and a Florida man to grab, which, depending on what his plan for that is, not that hard, but yeah.
Now you can see why PG wanted the crowbar to get the keys to the exit, but not even a very swift blue egg throw will save this map for PG, because the 30 seconds have just run out and the score is official.
Indeed, even still had the trank just to be safe.
Nail,
Blue
perhaps?
egg wasn't enough, yeah. Last loadout slot. But now we can see Pigiero also sending Sierra flying and exiting just seconds after. However, just a little bit too late, and Scruffy will take this match 6-0. Very, very quick one. Just 32 minutes after we started, we're already 3 maps down, and one of them won a little bit of a longer one. And then, of course, New York, which is really, really quick. So, yeah.
Yeah, you can't ever make the argument for New York being long. Well, not this New York, at least.
Certainly. Scruffy is just going to run it again, even.
Yeah, sorry, just before you change the scenes, yeah, Scruffy said after New York that he ran the spin the wrong way because he believes that it's faster from security start and then changing it to janitor at the very end. So that's what he is doing as a victory lap, I guess.
Victory lap indeed. Not sure if you want to continue watch this now, though, before we...
Not necessarily. I mean, it's your stream, so...
Yeah, no, I think Scruffy can figure that out for himself, and I'm sure he'll post the results in the chat later. We do have some more upcoming matches. However, being this late in the tournament, there are not a lot of them anymore. Top match is the one that was currently played. Next match is going to be in just 2 hours, Moo versus Lord Monk. And the winner of that will play against Scruffy now in the next match of the winners bracket.
Winners round 5, getting down
round
to
5. And yeah, we have some more matches happening tomorrow. One at 23:30 Central European Summertime. Hausen versus Skylar. A losers bracket round 3 match, I think. A bit late for that, but I'm sure the bracket will move on quicker afterwards. And then on Sunday, we have a couple more matches between Frot and the Reaper 47, and Music and Janini, and a Vegerby Volcat match on Tuesday next week. So yeah, a couple more matches coming up. Let's also have a short look at the brackets, because this match, this tournament, well, we're slowly getting further and further in it. This was the match we just played, Scruffy versus Pigiero, who was won by Scruffy. I will now wait for the winner of Moo versus Lord Monk to know who they're playing next. However, since this was a winners bracket run, winners bracket match, Pigiero still has a losers bracket run in front of him, and a possibility of getting to the grand finals. Pigiero is now in losers round 6 and will wait 3 more matches before knowing their opponent, which is either Hausen, Skylar, Big Machete, or Dynamos, in losers round 6. And then just a couple more matches to the possibility of a grand final appearance for Pigiero. And yeah, I think that's all I have left to say. Very, very amazing match once again. I guess at this point all I have left to say is to thank you all very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the cast. Thanks to the 2 players for playing, obviously. Congratulations to Scruffy for winning this match. And best of luck for Pigiero for his losers bracket run. Thanks to Janini for adminning this match for us. And thanks to In4Fun for co-casting this one with me.
Thanks for having me.
Always welcome. And yeah, thank you all very much for watching. And I hope to see you soon in another Roulette Rivals 14 cast. Thank you and goodbye.